Welcome to the consciousness, place of awakening and connection and realization. Masanyak te somanche, mena kola sanya, venir karsona, Vishna sukrihan, vena kleshon, venam sa ikesha, naklarosam kenosen ichnaka. Adnyon Takaise Di Pasha. Awakening to your true self, the consciousness. We have before us a great adventure or a fearful journey. It is time to awaken to the truth. It is time to become aware of what you truly are, what life truly is. It is time to embrace this awareness, the consciousness itself, that part of you that is unlimited and all-knowing. It is often in conflict with the intellect and the body even because of the programming, the beliefs of the past. It's a difficult thing to abandon those beliefs that you've grown up with or that you've accepted in your life. At the time, they seem right, appropriate. But now, in the light of what is happening, what is taking place, we realize those things are really illusions and lies, outright lies. So many people are trapped in those lies, calling it whatever they do. But whatever you call it doesn't make any difference. It's still a lie. And when you wake up and realize that your life is full of lies, things you've told yourself, things you tell yourself, things other people tell you, those that are leaders constantly are programming to have their own way. They may feel that it's the best. They may have a good intention. But if it's not your truth, the realization that you have within yourself, it's a lie. We live in a world of deception and lies, greed, which creates fear and anger, more separation. The new humanity that I've spoken of, the new human that I've tried to lay a foundation for, is alive and well. On the outside, it may look like it's nothing, but on the inside, it is the most powerful force in the universe, the most absolute truth. And that truth is known through your awareness. It does not separate you. It does not program you. It literally is setting you free, free from the beliefs and conditioning of the world around you. We are at a time when this awakening is very necessary. For the outside that is taking place is headed for destruction. And to awaken to our truth as the consciousness, to realize that you are the new human. The new human has a function, a place, a purpose, an agenda to fulfill, to bring about the very living presence of the consciousness itself. The body is capable of transcending all that it was, to embrace what it is becoming moment by moment. Oh, everything about the body resists it, the intellect resists it, the mind resists it, because it's unbelievable. It doesn't fit the programs of the world. It doesn't fit religions or philosophies or systems or structures. It is free from all of those things, which doesn't give a person much to stand on as far as beliefs and concepts and conditioning. The consciousness sets you free, free to be all that you can be, moment by moment. That freedom comes at a cost. It comes at the cost of it is letting go. Letting go of maybe those cherished beliefs and concepts that you've held for so long. Letting go of the agenda that you've been programmed with. Even letting go of yourself. Sometimes yourself is the biggest problem, because it is the body, mind, intellect working in tandem, but not to your highest benefit. It's working to keep you in your place. As you become aware, as you listen, you're unfolding in a new way, becoming something new. The new human is alive and well. The consciousness is vibrating at a very high frequency, but very few people can tune into that because of the beliefs and the conditioning. I have worked for many years hoping to establish a foundation for this realization, a place for you to begin a new life, a new existence, a new way of being. Setting the foundation. In a building, the foundation is very important. But if you go in and take out various blocks and pieces because you don't understand what they are, you're weakening the foundation, and the establishment that is on begins to crumble. So we become a very strong foundation for transformation and transcendence. Those words, what are they really? They really are the unfolding of the consciousness as life itself, as you. Many people have heard, but few accept and stay with it. Because the mind, intellect says, oh, we can't do it. Everything around us is falling apart, so why don't we fall apart with it? But to realize that this is the time for excellence, for transcendence. This is the time to transform, to become more of what is innate within you. When you realize that the consciousness is everything, it's every experience, every possibility, you begin to realize that everything is on purpose, but many things are very fearful. In the crumbling of the old, there's lots of resistance and fear. But when you look to what is becoming, what is really happening within yourself, within humanity, we begin to realize that the new human is taking form and shape and taking its rightful place in creation. The new humanity is that which is free, unlimited, without beliefs, concepts, or conditions. No beliefs before us. Conditions are simply steps to move beyond. Experiences are simply steps to move beyond into transcendence. We don't reject anything. We embrace all things. And in that embracing, a funny thing happens with them. They become disempowered. They lose the authority. They lose the influence, the strength, the power to influence and control. So the new humanity cannot be controlled. The new human cannot be controlled because it is self-aware. And in that self-awareness, it is recreating itself, even the body. And you realize there's no limit to what you can become. You realize the possibility. You realize this opportunity. This opportunity move beyond the conditioning of human existence, the beliefs, the concepts, and the conditioning that for so long has held their place in this society. Well, it's time for them to move over. There's a new force at work. There's a new experience ready to happen. A transcendent, transforming experience. And it takes courage to embrace it. It takes courage to stay with it. Because the intellect says, oh, this is impossible. We can't do this. Who ever heard of such a thing? Well, sorry, you've heard it now. It's in front of you. It's happening. The very presence of the consciousness is life itself. It's unfolding right in front of you, right within you. To recognize that you are far more than what the intellect mind can realize. We've been programmed to believe that the intellect mind is all, but it's not. It's really just something that sits on the top of the body that thinks it's in control because it's programmed. But what is in control? It's your true self that's in control. And your true self creates transformation and transcendent, not by control, by simply pointing out the blocks, the problems, the places of resistance. And that begins a path of liberation and freedom. You begin to live to the fullness of your possibilities, embracing the fullness of your life. All the gifts that you have within you are waiting to come forth. The gifts of awareness, of transcendence, of transforming, of transformation. The gift of knowing. We call feeling knowing. It's a tool that assists in this awakening. So allow it, embrace it, discover it, realize that I'm here to help you create a new foundation for your life and a new foundation for humanity. It is time for the new human to take their rightful place in this existence.
Slava says, thank you so much, Ishvara.
You're welcome. Thank you for being with us today. And thank you for your love and your support.